that? Okay. Well, let's go over here. So we have everything for this now. I'm going to do a real quick BRB before we get the last two routes here. Because if... Let me go ahead and save. Because if this is as long as 999's true ending, it looks like it's going to be even longer. The true ending of 999 took like 3.5 hours to get through, so that's going to be a different stream. And I can save that for its own thing. But, let's see. Sigma, Alice, Clover, Cordia, Timia, G, K. I'm assuming this is the true ending since we need the bomb codes for this. That means this section has to be Luna's ending. But yeah, we'll be back in just a sec. Oh, I am back.
There's no one here.
We do have both of the things for this now. Let's go. Not the right thing. First gate. There we go. Hey, hello, hi. The next ending is by far your favorite ending in the game. Oh, I can't wait to see.
What's wrong? What? How did you figure out the login? What the hell do you mean you just knew it? Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this. What? I don't... Sure. Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here? Why do you know how to log into this computer? Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying. And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit. Looks like it. Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
We could
Fine,
search
whatever.
old lady's name.
Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense.
I don't know if I'd be
Let's
able
see
to,
here.
because we don't know her name in this timeline.
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT.
It might come up in one of these flashbacks, but I don't know if it will.
ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of it.
Pores.
I see. Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID. I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will. Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status. Probably. What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampf test? It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually.
Wait, that
Making
would
us solve
explain why
puzzles
she's
and play the AB
been so
game.
passive with,
All of
like,
those things could have been designed to give us
why
a
she's
chance
been
to
such
see
a
her true
doormat with
nature.
the AB games.
Yeah.
Because choosing
Luna is
Betray
the
would
girl locked in
inherently,
the
like,
room,
directly
and
or
the 8 of
indirectly
us are
hurt
the
a
people
human.
outside it. Well, like I always say,
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought to. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff. I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense. Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status? You think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
That might not be the only thing she did. Look. What are the last 3 digits of her product ID? And where have we seen that before? We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
Oh, this is the world line where everyone died.
Yeah. And I trust him.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Invalid hair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Two minutes remain until polling closes.
Yeah, go ahead. Wait! Sigma!
Hi, Luna. That's so fucking creepy.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
She's probably planning on participating in the game. Yeah. The tray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote allies, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass. Yeah. Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now. Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her. Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
And I trust him.
2, 1. Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already. That doesn't make sense. Why would she show up just when we're about to vote? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
Just hers. Oh, there's a star.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized. Five of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet is off. Yeah. I can only guess at her reasons, but I'm sure it was part of some plan. Who knows? So what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave? I agree. I hoped you'd say that. Of course. Let's get moving.
Imagine if she just said, nope, fuck off.
This is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into. Yeah.
Zero? Or is it Luna?
The number 9
Oh.
door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
No, that's not possible.
The number 9 door has closed.
Damn.
This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
We should go back to the Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not. True, but the projection should tell us. So it would seem.
Oh.
Well, well, well! Long time no Zero! Remember your old pal Zero? I'm guessing somebody's hoping for an explanation about what the diddlio just happened. Because we're such great friends, I decided to make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 411. Aren't you happy?
So what's this explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through to the other side of the number 9 door. With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny. It was still in the infirmary. Remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Yup. Yes, he did. But a penalty can't take away your points. Just your life. The needles popped
The
out.
penalty just kills you?
So Luna took Quark to the door.
What the fuck?
No, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
All right, I think my tape is through.
Not
What?
you.
Well, good thing you guys don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk. You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to jump around like that. I mean, 6 people just died here. It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all. So, as long as you make it, Nothing else matters.
Hmm.
Am I right?
Don't screw with us!
It's cool. It's cool. I know you gotta act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna, right? Figures. She's a golem. She might even be a murderer. That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it? You see, it's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you've made Luna? Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Bye, bitch.
I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it. After that, I learned to make sure to value my time.
Tortoise and the hare.
Alrighty then. I'll see you when I see ya. Have a nice trader.
The tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage. And when that's done, we'll start looking. Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
Yeah, but you're gonna die there.
Two minutes remain until polling closes.
It's interesting that I didn't skip through that. I guess to put emphasis on it or something. Yeah.
Hey, Sigma! Are you insane? Why the hell did you choose Ally?
Why not?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already. Then, she let the system vote Ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Amberdex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah. Let's go have a look.
Hey, look,
Points
999.
have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
You're just hoarding all the stars, huh? Not voting is not a option. The star isn't catching itself. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. That means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright. What do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave? You sure? Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark. Luna.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Didn't matter. It sure didn't.
Alright. Quark comes first. Let's go.
There's so many dead bodies. Would they be in the garden? That's usually where Luna's been.
Sigma, There's something I want to ask you. There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct? Take a look. See the lock? Yeah. There's only one person who could have opened it. All right, let's head in.
Treatment
I
center.
think they're treatment pods of some sort.
But you've been here before, bitch. Like 3 or 4 times, actually. Ah, you'll be fine.
One of them is lit up.
Oh,
The
isn't that
glass
the
is
one
all
Forrest
fogged
in?
up. I can't really see inside. Yeah.
Hi, Quark.
This is it. Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to
Where's
say,
Luna?
yeah, sure. What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too? Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them. Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh? And what's that the same number as? Where did we find the old woman's corpse? And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted. Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice. She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive. But look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Mm.
Damn. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready? Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
Where did Luna go?
Huh?
There you go.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Nah.
No. You don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors
Hi,
other
Dale.
than the number 9 door
What's that duck
have
doing?
been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well. The duck fell. It sure did. Okay, Fi and Quark are gone, so we just go hunt down Luna? Well, that happened. You need more duckies. I mean, there is a redeem with more ducks.
You knew?
Star. In
Isn't
this
this
one?
nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened
You
in
need to
another
use
history?
that again.
I know what you can do.
Mhm.
Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Oh, hey Wolf. It's certainly been a time. You did not hit them. Yeah, the hitboxes are funny.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something?
But
Why
yeah,
I
I'm
killed
finally
them,
almost done with the
perhaps?
game after like almost 40 hours.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Going through the whole series, yeah, eventually. Because I did finish 999 a few months ago, and I've been like slowly working through VLR. I'm probably gonna take a short break after I do the
Why do
true
you think
ending
so?
on VLR, but I will also be doing zero time after this. But yeah, it's definitely been interesting. Some of the puzzles have been absolute bullshit, though. So... Dio's dead.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
So blue is equal to 100 and green is equal to 50. Calculate the mass of the sun? No, honestly.
Then why are you so sure?
Literally, like, what the fuck is the terminal velocity of an unladen swallow? Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Alright, fine. You caught me, and I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
You're such a cunt.
When did that happen?
In a different...
Isn't that against the rules?
What rules? Call it darts puzzle, but yeah, that darts puzzle was something. I think I tried like 3 or 4 times and then just looked up the solutions for it because I did not want to deal with that. Because, like, luckily, there've only been, I want to say 3, maybe 4 puzzles that I just said fuck it and looked up the solution to. But then there's also some, like the fucking dice box in the archives where I had the answer, but I didn't know what the fuck to do with it, so I just looked it up. An educated guess. Yes, you do. He's a Myrmidon. This for the dice could have been. Yeah. And, like, it kind of pissed me off because, like, I did have that fucking solution, like the 5,151. And then it was just like, well, there's an extra slot. I guess I could have just tried putting the 0 in front of it, but it's just like, what the fuck do I do with this? What do you mean stabbed her from behind? The stab wound is on her front. Oh, you got to start. Save this for later. Oh, Alice.
What do you mean?
Yep. She's infected.
All of humanity is going to die.
She just wanted a sewer slide. Expeditiously.
Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Did she keep that knife? Actually, yeah, no, I think this one did have a knife. Well, you could just check it now. Serious escape rooms in Cita? Yeah. The Fi's monologue about Schrodinger's cat was definitely something. Actually, Fi has a lot of monologues. Would not be one of these games if you didn't learn some shit you've never heard of before. Right? But all of them Dio's fault.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories. Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could
At least
easily
it's not a
have
rant
killed
about
them.
insect
You don't have
habitats.
any
I
proof
would
that
much
Clover's
rather
message
listen
was
to
a
that if
mirror,
I'm
like
being
you say,
completely real.
or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt.
Also, I have a bad feeling that means
The
that's
same
gonna
goes
happen
for
in
Kay
zero
and
time.
Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place. How can
And do you have a
trust
game for?
machine?
Oh no. Is it that Isomnium game that some people have suggested to me? Or is it Ding? Is it really?
Have you ever
Yeah, I
heard of
think
the
you and
three
like
laws of robotics?
you and like 3 other people have suggested that series to me. Because I know at least 2 people have also suggested Dingle
A
Dong
robot
Up.
without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
First game is now your second favorite game of all time? God damn. But yeah, I'm assuming they're probably on Steam. So after stream, I will try and remember to at least add them onto my wish list. Because, like, I do like puzzle games. I'm just really fucking dumb sometimes. first game
didn't
is
kill
very
them.
cheap on sale. Is it?
How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right. Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse
it's only
on floor
11
A through the
Australian?
number 9 door. Since
I'll
the
have
game
to
hadn't
check, 'cause,
started
like, it's
yet,
probably-
anyone could go through it.
If it's 11 Australian, I want to say it's probably like 9 or 10
Yes, I guess you could say that. He
US.
did get in pretty easily. But that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
Lured? What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come. In a way. Because his presence was an important part of Zero's project. I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever. Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay? Anyway, Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in. To make sure Zero's project failed, his first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms. Counting from the left in their original placement. Right.
Is that why the rooms got moved?
After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up. Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from
Why
getting
are
in
you
either.
sitting here?
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me. Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in. Because I was ordered to.
Surprise! To literally no one.
Luna, listen to me very carefully. As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the Nonary Game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes, our plan dictates that I must. An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to
That's
be
too
killed,
damn bad.
and we're just going to let it happen? I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
That is none of your concern. Your only concern is to follow your orders.
But...
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say. You are programmed to do as I say. You know this.
yes.
Good. Now, I have one final order.
Another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them
Where?
to the room you are about to enter, the 6th AB room.
But... why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio
Amen.
or the body,
I haven't.
or that you carried it to the 6th AB room.
You broke my hair.
You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside,
She that old lady deliberately made sure that she was the first one out, didn't she?
but since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake. So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility. Yes.
There
It
you
was
go.
hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come
Radical
out.
6. That would be... That's worse
think
than
she
Gnarly
knew
7
Dio
and
was going to
Cowabunga
kill her.
8.
When she'd said
I
she had
hate
one
that.
final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
Why is there a clip? Who the fuck clipped something?
Yes.
What?
No. She did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from. Yes.
A 0 in it.
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose, technically, my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Jr., too. I told you before that Zero Jr. moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me. Then, maybe they wanted the opposite. Maybe they wanted you to suspect me. You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me. Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room. Yes, I think so.
You can do it, Rooster.
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover
Just a weird
didn't realize
slide.
that, though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
You did it.
Yes. That wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed. Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now
Nah.
fess up. I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her.
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice. That she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it, but I couldn't answer any of her questions. Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me.
She has
She backed me
pockets
up
in that
against the
outfit.
wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun.
I have doubts that she had pockets.
I tried to
What's
take it
your
away from her.
definition of a pocket,
I even
Luna?
screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course. While we were fighting over it, You mean because I'm a golem? one of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die. No. I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again. He
Wait, that's
probably
actually
felt
really
he had
funny.
to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders too.
That's
So to
actually
make it
really
look like
funny.
I had died,
He turned
the
her
power
off.
Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She
Yeah,
only took the
well.
injection gun to try and threaten me. When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times. If she'd meant to kill me,
Oops.
why do all that? After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED. Yes. Correct. Yes. She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio. Yes.
Oh
I guess
no,
she just saw
Dioda.
him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
They just stared at each other ominously.
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
Not sure which
He
is more
seemed pretty
improbable, Clover's
surprised to
outfit
find my
having
body.
pockets or an outfit like that having
It
a
didn't take
pocket
him long
that
to get over it,
injection
though.
gun would fit into. I mean, okay, to be fair, both can be true.
He'd gone there for two reasons.
I think
One
both
was
are
to get
definitely
Alice's
true.
bracelet, which was a blue solo.
But yeah, trying to say her outfit had pockets, that's definitely a damn dirty lie.
Yeah, but he couldn't find it. Yes, but there was something else he wanted to do too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was...
What have you got there? A knife!
No, I don't think so. I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman. Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Mirmaiden.
Yes. It's the name of the organization he belongs to. I don't think so.
Club? I think it's more accurate to call it a cult.
I don't really know.
Actually, isn't it a
I'm
cult?
afraid not.
Ugh.
Yes. I don't know about that. He's killed 4
No.
people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side. May I continue?
The way she's just like, are you done? Just casually digging through her shit. Where would she even store anything? Oh. Invisible pockets? Yeah, apparently.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary.
Maybe they just both have an
My
infinite
guess is that
vag
he
of
was going
holding.
after Clover.
It's like, where the fuck did they store those?
He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Theo didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to
Just saying they're
resuscitate
like
me?
Raymond hands. Yeah, honestly.
And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you? The fuck do you think you're doing?
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
With a roar. What did we learn?
What are you going to do?
How many times do we have to teach you a lesson, old man?
About this.
Oh. You just whack her.
How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't
Nothing.
it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
Ugh, no.
I think
Nothing
it's
so
gonna
tasteless.
murder you in like 10 minutes.
What are you going to do then?
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close, give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well,
We'll be penalized.
exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
God, he's such a bitch.
25 minutes passed and no one came. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio. Yes, you were in the crew quarters at this point. Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil. Yes, almost immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand. Yes. As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
Yeah, at least in 99 Clover had a jacket where it made sense. Yeah, she had a jacket in 999, but like...
Yes.
I'm making the size of a toaster. Yeah.
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary.
Yeah, because like in 999, she had a jacket. It made sense.
And
And like, they brought attention to that. Like, her pockets were lumpy when she stole the bracelets.
Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
But like, where would she stick an injection gun with this outfit? In her underboob? Animal Crossing pockets? No, honestly. Like, that's the biggest question of this fucking game. Where would Clover and Alice have anywhere to, like, stick anything?
That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
All of them. Literally fucking RPG inventory bullshit.
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket. I told him where it was. Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Fi and Tenmyoji? Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji. The center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word. Yes. Right. It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying. Yes. The display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it. I took it off. A aluminum foil.
What? Wait,
Oh, you found
what?
it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
So they could have just taken off everyone, well, everyone except Kay's
Electricity that your heart makes, like
bracelet with a fucking piece of foil.
They're always watching.
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet. Yes.
Welcome back.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod. Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
I put him there.
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay. Yes. No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery. That's right.
Damn, Bird's going through it.
Tell you what. To play the Nonary Game. That was part of the project. Because she was infected with Radical 6. Zero Senior and the old woman did that. It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed. Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally killed me. I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place. Yes. I guess, if you want to look at it that way. Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth. Yes. So that he could pose as one of the participants. To disrupt the project. The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Huh? Which what? Good God, this is such a long novel segment. It was the old lady. Yep. Did you? You really fucking got that, huh? Yeah, Mexican hot chocolate?
Sigma,
It likes you, clearly.
would you hug me?
Wait, Z, what makes it different from regular hot chocolate? What the fuck is this? Confused about where they should go. Did she stab him? Oh.
This feels nice.
Oh, hot chocolate with cinnamon. Huh? What? Oh, is she dying?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber. But after Clover gave me the tubocurarine... Does it scare you? This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a machine.
Oh, we knew that.
A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real. You believed in me this whole time. Even though I look like this?
We've seen worse.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel so nice. But I think my time is up. I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier? About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr., and I hacked it. Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Junior's systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted. Yes, very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Junior is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer. I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this. Oh, Sigma.
I still can't get over
Thank
Sigma's
you.
fucking outfit.
I'm really glad I met
Like, what
you.
the fuck are you wearing, my guy?
I'm sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms. Thank you, Sigma.
Oh.
And goodbye, Doctor.
Yeah. What? What? Is this Arknights? Oh. Well, there we go. That was indeed Luna's